Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be playing on the Morning Sneezer alt account with around 2,400 trophies in Frozen Peak. I dropped down to this account because I wanted to use a Royal Giant deck with the Evo Archers. So I got the Evo Archers from the event last week, and I've kind of just been playing around with this deck, trying to see if maybe it can work. And I'm going to try to show you just how this deck works. Players in this trophy range aren't phenomenal. No offense to any 2400 range trophy Frozen Peak players, but we should be able to pull out a couple wins here if we play this deck right. So not having a card like Fireball in this deck is going to be really annoying to try to face that. What is that card called? The Flying Machine. So I think what we probably have to do, we'll throw a, man, this is not great. We're going to throw a baby dragon down to kill the Flying Machine. It's still somehow going to get a shot off, which is extremely annoying. Something that is okay to do with this deck is to throw either Wall Breakers or Skeleton Barrel just naked down one of the lanes, because people just tend to let them go for some reason. So we're going to do that. We're going to throw Archers in the back to split them, and then also cycle the Evolution. And maybe I need to not do that with this deck so that this Flying Machine can die. I'm going to throw down the Royal Giant so that the Archer at least has a chance to take out the Flying Machine. And it's really close. I'm going to arrows this so I don't have to worry about any of it. Hopefully that left side can take out all those cheap troops. And now we're back to about even with this guy. So I'm going to probably start up some elixir here, just so I have enough elixir to defend if he does decide to throw something down. He's running some Lumberjack, which I wouldn't be surprised if he had Balloon in his deck. That's another thing to note, is that I've been facing a lot of Balloon in this arena, which I'm not upset about, especially having the Evo Archers. I think having Evo Archers is really beneficial around this trophy range, because you are facing Balloon a fair amount, and you know, obviously they do a real good job of taking it out, especially with the way their evolution works, which, as a reminder, is that the farther away they are from other troops, the more damage they're going to do. So I'm leaking elixir. I'm not going to place down that that card yet, the Wall Breakers yet, because of the Goblin Cage. So we're going to throw Royal Giant in the pocket to distract, and hopefully we can get those Wall Breakers to the tower. I think our main priority right now needs to be defense. So we're going to throw Archers in the middle to distract. Just kind of, we're throwing down anything that might distract your opponent. We have 5 seconds left, and we are going to pull out a victory for this battle unless he somehow has Rocket maxed out and in cycle, which is not the case. So another 30 trophies from Morning Sneezer, and we are right back into the arena. 68,000 gold is kind of a lot of gold to have right now. I don't really know how I got all that, probably because I didn't play a lot, and I got some, welcome back rewards. But it has really helped with leveling up this deck, which is very nice. So he just wasted 7 elixir on P.E.K.K.A. in his backfield, and he's just going to let my Wall Breakers get to the tower, which I have to appreciate. We're going to throw arrows at this, even though that's probably not my best play. It's the only one I really know how to do right now. So once that Fire Spirit jumps, I'm going to throw down the guards. That was not great placement, because now the Witch can target both the guards and the baby dragon. We're going to lose tower here, which is really unfortunate. But I'm going to regroup and see if we can't bring this back. So we're going to throw, I think we're going to go Wall Breakers down his right lane, see if he ignores them again, because he should be down a fair amount of elixir right now, and he is going to use his arrows, which is not a bad thing. We're going to save up some elixir so that we can build up a little bit of a push. I think we're going to throw Royal Giant down the right lane. He is going to use P.E.K.K.A. to defend, which is quite annoying, but I think what we're going to do is see if we can get our guards down in front, go baby dragon on the right side to kill the skeletons. This is not looking great at all. Alright, we're gonna go arrows. Perfect prediction for the archers. And we need to see if we can get this P.E.K.K.A. off of our tower. It is gonna get one shot. That sucks. We're gonna go Mega Minion just so that this witch doesn't absolutely obliterate our tower. And now maybe that Mega Minion will get across the bridge and it'll tank for these wall breakers. We are gonna get one shot in there. I'm gonna see if maybe we can throw a skeleton barrel, because either his witch is gonna kill it and distract for the P.E.K.K.A. or not, I guess. Archers to see if we can maybe take this out. We're gonna throw down some arrows just to kill down all those little cheap troops. And then go Royal Giant to distract. Hopefully those archers can die. We'll throw wall breakers. He is probably gonna arrows. But if those can get to the tower, that would be phenomenal. We got one to the tower. If these skeletons can drop and just get a little bit of damage to take out that tower, that would be huge. It's not going to happen. Somehow we need to cycle back to arrows, and maybe this witch will be distracted enough that one of these wall breakers can get to the tower. It's not going to happen, but we were close. So an unfortunate loss. We're going to cycle on right to the next battle and make sure we get a win. Promise this deck works. Okay, maybe not promise. You gotta play it smart. You gotta have some wisdom in the way that you play this deck, because it's not a perfect deck, but it is a solid Royal Giant deck, especially in Arenas 7 and into at least lower 8. We're gonna do a Royal Giant right at the bridge, a Baby Dragon to kill Skarmy if he has it, or Tombstone. That works great too. I'm actually going to arrows all of this just so that maybe I can keep these troops alive a little bit longer and maybe even take tower. This tower, so close. But good news about this is that we pretty much can ignore that tower for the, well, no. I do want to take that tower, because then we can start a pocket Royal Giant, which, if you don't know, pocket is right at, like, after you kill one tower, then you can place troops further up the field into what is known as the pocket in this area up here. So these wall breakers should take out that tower. And now what we can do, since he just used all of those troops, I'm going to throw Baby Dragon down instead of doing arrows. That's another thing I tend to see lower level players doing a lot, is over defending. You don't need to play more cards than necessary. Even if you think it's going to build up a counter push. Like, if you just have something that does the job, like the Baby Dragon there, you can take a little bit of damage on your tower, and you'll still be in pretty good shape. So we are going to put guards down here in the middle to distract for the night. And I'm going to throw Skeleton Barrel in the pocket, and maybe wall breakers down here at the bridge. And we're going to get an insane amount of damage there. You cannot ignore wall breakers. You just can't. If you ignore wall breakers, just choose to lose the game at that point. The Baby Dragon is going to take out all those little troops. We're going to throw Royal Giant in here, which is going to be great. We're going to tank for the Valkyrie. Throw archers in here in the middle, just in case he decides to defend with something like minions. And that should be enough to take out that Valkyrie, especially with the help from the tower. We're going to throw Skeleton Barrel in the middle. We're going to go guards to take out these little cheap troops. Actually, we can just arrows, and hopefully some of those will get to the tower. Throw down wall breakers. We have 30 seconds. We're going to throw archers a little bit back because they do more damage from afar. We're going to go Mega Minion to kill some of these troops. Guards, again, we're just cycling all our cheap troops, and he can't keep up with it. This is going to be a 3-crown as soon as these wall breakers connect. Not even. Those Evo archers just do work on the tower. If this is your first time using an evolution with the Evo archers from past week's event, this is a great deck to use. Again, Evo, Archers, Royal Giant, Skeleton Barrel, Wall Breakers, Arrows, Baby Dragon, Guards, and Mega Minion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the main channel and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be posting up on the main channel soon, hopefully this weekend. So stay tuned. And again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Oh.